Hello Aries and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly reading for November 12th through the 18th, 2018. Alrighty guys, this is going to be just a general 4-card spread. We're going to see what comes up for career, love, whatever comes out this week. I'm doing them a little bit shorter. I'm not doing the split love and career just because I have been very sick all week with the flu. It's been a really nasty time and I'm still feeling pretty rough and I don't want to relapse or get any sicker so I can continue to get better and work next week as well because it's been really annoying for me to take days off. I really don't like taking days off of working. So, it's been a frustrating time. So, it's going to be just a general 4-card spread. I'm going to use my Hieronymus Bosch deck for you guys. Also, I am doing a Thanksgiving reading special, guys, to do a nice little thank you for you all. So, $5 off of any of my readings until the end of November. And you can check out my different types of readings and how to book a reading with me right below this video in the description box, okay? So check that out, guys. And thank you so much for all your support and subscriptions, for liking, for commenting. Everything that you do, you guys make my life so much better every day, bring so much happiness and joy to me. So thank you. And that's why I want to take $5 off of all the readings until the end of November, okay? If you guys haven't, subscribe and check out your November 2018 readings for your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Those are all up as well. Alright, Aries, this reading won't resonate with every single one of you, but let's see what comes out here at the beginning of the week. What will be prevalent, important at the beginning of the week? Will my Aries be at the beginning of this week here, November 12th to the 18th, 2018? This one really wants to come out. Ooh, and this is your card, guys. You're showing up in your own reading here, and that's awesome. So we're feeling very empowered this week, very powerful, very in our own energy. I feel like when Venus went direct in Libra, I really feel like that balances out here. We also are moving towards Sagittarian energy, and on the 8th, Jupiter did enter Sagittarius. So that's, got our horizons all broadened, and we're thinking about the big picture, and we're back in our element here. Okay, so we're feeling very empowered. We could also be taking control of a matter at the beginning of the week. Exerting our control over something, really taking a leading role at the beginning of the week here. Maybe we have a project or something. Ooh, and then we have the Two of Cups. Your cards are just flying out, guys. Two of Cups. And I have to say, this also came right out, so I'm not going to ignore it because they both came out like 1, 1, 1. So there we go. 2 and another 2. So Two of Cups and a Two of Swords. So maybe we're having a partnership and a crossroads that we're coming to with it here. We could be, thinking about elevating this maybe a work relationship to another level. Maybe we're like, hey, I have this idea. Do you want to make this company? Do you want to make this happen? And you're approaching somebody on it if this is a work matter. And what we're going to need to do this week is really not step on our own sword. Because I'll read the descriptions for each of these cards because the imagery and the descriptions for the Bosch Tarot are very different from any other tarot that I've ever used, so I do like to kind of look at their descriptions. I think that they're absolutely just, on point. Anyways, end of the week, though, for my Aries. What's coming out here before we get really into this? What's coming out at the end of the week for my Aries? Alright, we get the Star. Okay, amazing. Beautiful energy, maybe an Aquarius at the end of the week. Either that or we're having a lot of healing or really reaching, a really incredible point in our journey here. We're really able to kind of see our hopes and dreams as something that can happen, really be feeling them like they're already happening if they aren't happening already, We are almost there, it feels like. The Star to me is, that ray of hope at the end of a long tunnel of darkness, So if you guys have been on a long journey, this is like the success, this is the success sign at the end of it. Alright, so let's pull a couple clarifiers, clarify the messages behind the Emperor and the Two of Cups at the beginning of the week here. What is happening that is bringing up the Emperor and the Two of Cups beginning of the week for my Aries. Interesting. 10 of Swords, the ending of a negative period. We are ending a period here, so something is ending. One chapter here, a painful chapter, probably one that we felt like we were fighting a long uphill battle and nothing was going right. It's ending. And as we move towards the middle of the week here, the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords here, we get the King of Swords. Alright, let's see. Two of Cups, the Two of Swords. King of Swords. We're making a decision again. That Libra direct Venus energy, I feel like is really helping you guys out this week. Really balancing some sort of situation out. If we've been having issues in a loving relation, in like a love relationship or dating, it does feel like things are really working out this week. Alright. Especially if it's with an Aquarius. Alright, guys, let's move forward here. Two of Swords. What is happening below this Two of Swords energy? Please clarify the message behind the Two of Swords in the middle towards the end of the week for my Aries. And we get, oh my god, another two. 3 twos in a reading here. Very interesting. Two of Wands. Seeing many twos in a reading, I do have to say, twos are really the first tangible manifestation of elemental energy. So it's really interesting to see 3 right here in a reading. It's very much like we're building something, we're making the decisions, we're taking, you know, we have that fire energy, which is already, you know, here, and then we have 3 twos, so, in which are in, you know, water, air, oh, actually, I'm sorry, this is fire, I almost said that was earth, I'm so sorry, but anyways, this is, you know, 3 different elements here that are coming forward, so we're having a lot of energy, we're making decisions, and it's coming from our heart here, so it does feel like whatever we, you know, these are untainted by any sort of outside influences, these are their elemental properties, you know, at their, you know, at their most tangible, their first most tangible manifestation energy, if that really makes sense. It's hard to like kind of put that into words for you guys. That kind of, if you don't really have a prior knowledge to this. So to me, this feels very much like we are building a really solid foundation to move forward into something here. We're making, you know, the commitments. We want to make the commitments. We have the love and you know, the energy here for it. We have the power and conviction at the beginning of the week to get through whatever we have in the past and that, and really move and make a decision to like really create something new here. And I do feel that we are making a decision here, and it might have to do with an air sign, you know, with the King of Swords and the Star. Could be an Aquarius that we are working with. Maybe this Aquarius here is somebody that we're entering a partnership here with, and we're making, you know, maybe we're starting our own business this week. It feels like maybe for some of you, even if it's just one Aries, is starting a business with an Aquarius, and it's, you know, built on something really successful, some really great ideas, something that means a lot to you. And you know, what we're really going to need to do is, you know, just look towards the future with this, work on it, and make sure that, you know, we're making the right decisions, that we are, you know, saying the right things, that we are, you know, creating what we want to here, that we are seeing things move towards where we want them to, with the Two of Wands. And the Two of Swords is kind of not stepping on our own swords, not getting stuck in a crossroads, and being able to make decisions. All right, the Star at the end of the week here. I do want to read all the different meanings for these as well, but I had to talk about those 3 twos there, and I have to say these cards are flipping out for you. The King of Cups here comes out under the Star, so we have 3 kings here, and I have to say this one really wants to come out too, so I'm just going to take it out. You guys have cards just flying out this week, Aries. So much powerful energy. You're like summoning this energy from a place I don't even know, and it's the Empress. What a beautiful card to have, you know, fly out. Even though I was only going to pull 4 and then 3, and then these cards were just like, nope, they have to come out. But the Empress here is beautiful energy, manifesting energy. We can manifest our hopes and dreams. Something that really means something to us here is being manifested. Either that or, you know, we are, you know, healing with maybe a water sign. We're having some sort of healing with a water sign here. Very interesting, but I'm going to read all the different little descriptions here before I get into it, because this can mean, again, I'm going to tell you the things that I get from this, but again, this can mean so many different stories here. I'm getting a lot of different stories for you guys. It's really awesome. The Emperor here. Beginning of the week, the Emperor. Authority comes from the man, not from his clothing, but the man must wear these clothes to make his authority recognized, the Father. And then under it, we have the Ten of Swords energy, and the Ten of Swords is the far-sighted one. To face the battle, you need more than one weapon. So, if we want to make, you know, if we want to make whatever we want happen, if we want to, it feels like some of you guys are trying to make something happen here, trying to make a really big move happen, something that, you know, puts you in a position of power. If you want to, you know, be the man, you want to, you know, be the big guy in charge, you want to be, you know, the CEO or, you know, the head of something, you got to put on those robes and feel it. You got to, like, walk around with that confidence, and you have to be, you know, you can't be afraid to battle your way through this. You're at the end of this anyways. You don't have to battle anything, really. The Ten of Swords, this is the last, this is it. This is the last time you're going to feel like this. The Ten of Swords is leaving. The Ten of Swords is the end. I mean, especially with all these great cards after it. The Ten of Swords is an end of a very painful, very stressful, negative period where you feel like you were fighting, and you, like, you need, you know, you have 10 swords, but you still need another one to fight. You don't have to live that way anymore. This is what this is saying, because you're taking control. because you are, you know, taking on that authority, you are taking on that responsibility, and you will not take no for an answer. You guys have that amazing fiery energy, Aries. You're the first one out in the zodiac. Use it. You're going to go out there and you're going to fight for whatever it is that you want, and you're not going to take no for an answer. That's what it feels like. Like, no, you're taking no prisoners at the beginning of the week. I might have to put that as, like, the name for the video. Taking no prisoners. All right, Two of Cups here. Two of Chalices. And the King of Swords. All right, Two of Chalices. The Plane. Some emotions we bear. Others transport us, but to become men, the first emotions are most important. So yes, here we have him, you know, exploring these emotions at first. But those emotions are what got him to, you know, it's just kind of like a transitional card to building something here where he can fly around on his cup. He can fly around with his dreams. He can bring them to higher levels. He can bring this to a higher level. He can let his dreams and his love here fly. This can reach new and greater heights. But what is most important is that they are based in reality, that we are based on something real, that these feelings are very deep and real, and that there is a very deep connection here. And this is also, again, a card of commitment. This person is committing to this, to move forward into this, no matter what it takes, even if they have to, you know, lead these along through other things. What matters is that in the beginning, these feelings are real, so that we are not, you know, entering commitment that has no actual meaning, that isn't going to take us places, you know. We see a future, so we're going to go towards it. We're going to fly towards it. We're going to ascend to that better level with this person, with this commitment. The King of Swords here. He's also, you know, somebody that I often see in, like, contracts, commitments. The calm strength of reason is as unstoppable as a storm. So again, this is this is justice. So maybe we're signing, again, when I see the King of Swords, I often think of contracts. I mean, again, it's the air sign card, but I'm thinking of a contract right now, maybe signing something, maybe working with somebody, or, you know, signing a contract with somebody, a commitment. We're having something really balanced out in a very professional and, you know, just way, if that makes sense. He's very calm because he knows what's going on here. He's not clouded by emotion or, you know, money or anything like that. He just knows what's what, and he's not going to let anything else get in the way of that. He's going to make his decision, sign his papers, give you this, and not get clouded by all the other extra things that are going on the outside. So this is a really nice energy of commitment here, fighting for what you want and getting it. Two of Swords. We get the violent one. The battle transforms us into that which we want to fight. So don't let whatever this, if you are having stress in this situation, things are tough, you know, difficult, you can't see your way forward in this, or, you know, you start getting stressed out throughout the week, remember your hopes and dreams. Don't let this get the better of you. Don't like start snapping on people. Again, have an energy of loving and healing. That King of Cups, that's Two of Wands here, will tell you, instead of falling on your own sword and becoming, you know, the person that you don't want to be in this situation, which, you know, for all of you guys, it's going to be somebody different. If this is a love situation, you don't want to be that person that is being too controlling, too manipulative, too intense, getting somebody into something when, you know, they're being a little bit more calm about it. If this is kind of a negative situation and feels like we're healing from it, we are making a decision to work forward, but don't fall on your own swords. If this is, you know, problems that you guys have to work out, don't start getting too, you know, communication is going to be rocky, so don't let it get the best of you at this time, okay? Don't let your frustrations, your stresses, whatever is going on internally here, don't let the stress turn you into something that you don't want to be, or that, you know, that person that, you know, you can get to be sometimes when you're mad, or, you know, somebody else has been this way to you. You don't want to be that person, so don't take on that energy, okay? The Two of Wands here. Two of Wands. Awesome. All right, the mischievous person. Not to be afraid of those with power and of the precarious situation makes one whole. So don't be afraid to move. So maybe it's our own fears that hold us back in the situation. Somebody's coming forward to offer us this power because we have, you know, harnessed it. We're going into this week like, hey, I'm taking no prisoners. I'm getting what I want. So here it is. Here's the commitment that we have brought in, that we have chased, that we have fought for. And yet we're about to step on our own sword because of our own fear. Of, you know, maybe somebody in charge, of having this much power, of, you know, working with somebody, of whatever it is in this situation. There's a fear. There's a genuine fear. And what we need to do is not have a fear, because that will make us move forward here. Not to be afraid of those with power, and of the precarious situation makes one whole. Don't be afraid, okay? Aries, you guys are fearless. That's why you're the first one out in the zodiac. Don't be afraid of this. All right, King of Cups here. King of Chalices is... what's he got to say? The message, the ability to express our sensations and transmit them to others is as important as the actual experiencing of them. So yeah, so maybe if we have something to talk about, maybe if we have some sort of issues that are causing us to feel this way, it is time to talk about it. If this is a relationship situation, this is the healing that is coming in here. Either that, or maybe we have a... Okay, Aries, this is the third time I have tried to end this video for you guys. I don't know what is going on with my phone right now. What the heck? But what I was trying to say before my video cut out and the sound cut out was that this could be, if it's a love situation, an Aquarius, a water sign, or, you know, a Taurus that you're dealing with here. Where we are being offered, you know, whether it be love or whether it be, you know, a career situation, a job situation, you know, entering into a partnership in a new business that, you know, we might be, you know, the head of here. Whatever it is, we don't need to be afraid of it this week. Whatever we are coming into here, don't step on your own sword. Don't let your fear decide your fate in this situation. We are powerful, and you know, we take no prisoners here at the beginning of the week. Don't forget that energy. You have this energy here at the beginning of the week here. You're going to get through this. No matter what you've been through, you're going to get through this last situation here. So don't be afraid of it when this comes up here, because this is the end of this situation. This is the end of whatever we have been through that has been painful and not working out. And you're being given something wonderful here. A really, really beautiful ending here at the week. I mean, at the end of your week here, we are, you know, getting our hopes and dreams realized. This is saying that you can manifest. You can create what you want here. What are your highest hopes and dreams? What do you hold in your heart here? Communicate that. Put it out into the world. You know, the infinite is on your side, and you can manifest what you want. Follow what you want, not the beaten path. This is your own choice, Aries. This is nobody else's choice but your own. And, you know, you can't let what other people want to do with their lives dictate you. And you don't do that. You're an Aries. So don't be afraid of this week, okay? Alright, well, let me know how that resonates below. There's could have been a billion messages, I feel like, for those cards. That was a very strong reading there. Maybe one of the longest I did this week, honestly. So let's get an oracle reading for you guys. Let's get a nice message of advice from my Halloween oracle deck by Stacey DeMarco. Okay, let's see what we get here for Aries for advice this week. Advice for my Aries this week from Spirit. Please give my Aries some advice. Advice for my Aries, whatever they're dealing with this week, what will be the most helpful to them for advice this week. And we get ancestors. Ooh. All right, the love and legacy of our DNA, ancestors. Okay. I believe it's the first one. Should the ancestor card bring itself to your attention, know that you are ready and able to take action, your birthright of power. You have the support of those who came before you. There may be challenges or struggles, but you will have everything you need to overcome them. You will prevail, okay? So again, you have all these, you might have challenges this week, you might be afraid, but you don't be, okay? Be fearless. You are being backed by the universe. You're being backed by the infinite, by the beyond, by your ancestors, by spirits and your higher self and the spirit guides around you that are guiding you towards this. It is no coincidence. You're being backed by this, and do not be afraid, okay? There may be some more challenges or struggles, but you're going to get through them. You're an Aries. Don't give up, okay? Don't let whatever you're afraid of this week, within power situations, work situations, or whatever it may be, don't let it be what makes you step on your own sword in this beautiful situation that the universe is offering you, okay? All right, Aries, have a wonderful week. And again, I am taking $5 off of all my readings as a Thanksgiving special, so you can check out how to book a reading with me if you're looking to right now, right below this video in my description box. So check that out there. All that information is right there. Also, guys, if you haven't, comment below and subscribe, okay? And if you hit that little bell, it'll notify you when I put up any of my weeklies or my monthlies, which also go check out your monthly readings. Those are all up as well for November. And have a great week, Aries. Thank you.